Just wondering. Okay, today I'm gonna be flashing the Dirty Unicorn ROM to my Pixel 4 XL. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Not too hard, and I can show you. See here, I'm in fast boot mode. So we gotta have this phone in fast boot mode to begin with. So, in order to get to there, I'll show you here. Go ahead and reboot the phone here, so you can see it. This is a little funny. This is Restream. This is a little bit different here. Oh, that's right. Brightness is turned up. You know how these phones are when you first boot them up. There you go. So we're on Android 10, and this only works on Android 10. So go to settings. Let me turn the brightness down a little bit. So you can see it a little bit better. If that makes it any better. Makes it easier for you to see. Maybe not quite enough. How's that? Still too bright. There we go. That's better. There we got that adjusted. We'll go down to. Sorry, guys. Go down about, and we'll click on the build number. The Android. To show you here that it's. See if we can focus. It's too bright. I wonder if dark mode would help. Let me see here real quick, you guys. Sorry. We'll just do this real quick. The display. Go dark theme. Might make it easier to see. Go back to settings. About phone. Show you here. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. You see there, Android 10. Minus the glare on the TV or the computer. So what we're going to do is we're going to flash the DU ROM, Dirty Unicorn. So we start out on Android 10. And I'll show you here. We'll go down to files. You got my files there. I'll show you. The first thing we got to do is power off. I'll show you here. Once it's powered off, push volume down and power. Volume down and power. Volume down and power. See fast boot mode. Then you let go. Don't forget to let go of the power button right away. So what we'll do is we'll go over to here. We're in fast boot mode. I'll show you some files here. What we want to do is go to download mode. Download. And we want to see, I've already downloaded some of the files. So I have my files down here. Data D. Pixel 4 XL files. Oops. And right here we want to right click, copy. I want to go back over here to fast boot And right here, I already have it installed right there. So we're gonna need that. And then this ROM here takes a special boot image that it comes with. So what we'll do is got to put this and this ROM, the DU ROM. We have to download it into Fastboot here. You can see I'm in the Fastboot folder. So basically, you gotta copy and paste those two into the Fastboot folder. And then we will go over to my switch screens here real quick, guys. And what I do is I do this. Switch over to here. Turn that on. And what we'll do is we'll go over to command. I'm just showing you guys how. Hey, there's David. How you doing? I'm using Restream. Ah, oh, your internet's crap. That's not good. So, can you understand me? Okay. Everything all right? Oh yeah, Restream it works a little bit different, but I can only still only use one camera. I don't know what the deal is with that. So I have a choice at the beginning when I set Restream up. I have a choice where I can either use an external camera or use the default webcam. So it only lets me do one at a time. That's kind of goofy. So what we'll do here, we'll go over to. I'm going to use this screen. You guys can see that. I'm going to type in CD download. And then CD fast boot. And then enter. And then I'm going to type in, since I have this fast boot mode already, I'll set the phone down so I don't have to hold it. What I'll do is I'll go type in fast boot flash, space flash. And then I'm going to type in, that file started with a 20, so we'll type in 20 and then hit the tab key. Oops, 20 and then a tab, and that's going to pop up my boot image that I have to flash. So we're going to click enter. Let's see, what is it doing here? Unknown partition. Oh, yeah, excuse me, David, I messed up. Oof. Yeah, I know it's 240p. Sucks. So I have to redo this. I have to type in fast boot flash. I got all excited. Boot. I name the partition. Then type the 20 and then hit your tab key. That'll bring up that boot image. And this will be flashing. You're not gonna see anything happening here, but you'll see. Okay, now that it's flashed. So what we'll do is we will go down here to use the volume up keys, volume up or volume down. Go into recovery mode, and it's going to give me a special recovery. I'll show you here real quick. Get rid of this so I can see, so I can see. So here we go. Special recovery. Do you recover? I know it's crappy. It would help if I had more lights on too. But anyway, it says DU recovery unicorn. So what we want to do next is we want to click the second setting. It says apply updates from ADB. So we'll click on that. And I'll bring this command prompt back up here for you guys. So you can see. Oh, I turned it off. did a boo-boo. So I'll turn this on. You can't see what I was doing there. So I type in CD. I can't do it from here. CD fat download. Enter. CD fast boot. Enter. And then we will type in fast. Oops, no. This part here, you want to type in ADB side load. Because it has to be updated through side load. And then we will hit the DU is the name of the ROM. Tab. Oh, that's not the right one. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, and then what we do is we hit enter. And basically, we're just going to watch it do its thing. Oops, I got rid of it. Oops, sorry, guys. I have to fix that real quick. Sorry. I made it disappear. So there you go. It's on 23, 24%. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm side loading everything. I'll do this. I can drag and drop the pictures. Boom! Here I am. It should have. It should have shared on Twitter. Did you see it on Twitter, Dave? I take a drink. They gave me the option to share it on Twitter at the same time. Oh, cool. That's awesome. So here it's updating. I guess you can still see the command prompt screen, barely. Probably can't see it very good. So we're at 51% there. Oh, you shared it on Twitter. Well, this restream was supposed to. The restream was supposed to send out a notification. I don't know if it did or not. It was supposed to, but thanks a lot. Appreciate it. We're 57%. So basically, it takes a little minute to do this. But basically, you're just putting the phone in fast boot, and then it's a special recovery that is patched to the boot image on the Pixel 4 because the Pixel 4 and the Pixel 4 XL have what they call a super partition with a bunch of little subfolders in it. And basically, Google had to make their software complicated. So the only way to flash a custom ROM onto the Pixel 4 and the 4 and the 4 XL are to patch the boot image, which basically, when you side load the image through their recovery, it basically it kind of updates the phone like the manufacturer would update the phone. You know how the phones are slot A, slot B. So basically, it flashes the DU ROM, the Dirty Unicorn ROM, to the inactive slot of the phone, and then once you reboot, it updates the phone to the new ROM. So basically, they're just using the method that's already there. They just had to patch it all together to make it work. So we're still at 82%. But basically, that's it. You're just side loading the ROM. And I think I forgot to put the link in the description where to get the ROM. So I'll have to go back in there and put a tweet out. Yeah, update. My friend Max already made a ROM review of it, so I'll just use what he's got on there already. Just easier. But yeah, he lets me share his stuff. It's pretty nice. Yeah, this takes a little bit of a minute. I know these lives are. I just think it's neat. You guys get to see exactly what's happening. Behind the scenes. I don't know if you guys actually see people doing the whole flash, but there we go. It says here at the bottom. I'll switch it back over. It says here. Thank you for flashing DU, Dirty Unicorn Rom. So basically, what we'll do now is we'll hit the back arrow button at the top, and we'll just hit the reboot system. And you watch this; it's pretty neat. Hopefully, you can see it okay. I know you get a little bit of a glare; it's a little bright. Check this out, David. That's sweet, man. Check out that boot image. Ah, that's awesome. And it happens real fast. And then boom, there it is. Shoo, Dirty Unicorn. That's freaking neat, isn't it? I just gotta wait for it to update the system. So we'll go back in here. Let me see what it did. I think it did something funny. Oh no, it did it okay. Basically, it kept when I put the phone back to stop to show you guys. It kept the the live screen from the factory ROM. But no, it's the what we'll do is we'll connect it to the network here. I'll just show you this real quick. See if I typed in it. Yeah, okay. I typed it. Go through the little bit of a setup here real quick for you. And basically, it's not that hard. Now, see, it's giving me an Android 11 update right away. So we won't do that. Basically, what we'll do is it's going to prepare for setup. I'm sorry that you can't see it very well. Basically, click on that. Basically, it comes to a setup screen. It's pretty bright. Let me turn the brightness down a little bit. See if that's a little better. Kind of hard. It's a white screen. But no, skip the setup. SIM card. Got my SIM card in a different phone right now. Actually, the Pixel 3 or the Note 3. So that actually works pretty good. So we'll click next, click next, click next. It wants me to copy another way. Can't use phone. So basically, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna check my info. It's gonna make me sign in. Sign in real quick. Make sure I spell it right because I do have some spelling errors. Uh, Actually, this ROM here, Dave, has excellent battery life for Android 10. Now, see, this ROM only works on Android 10. So basically, if you have the Android 11 update, they did something to Android 11 that is really tough to uh, flash anything to it. They tighten that thing up tighter than a bull's rear end. But anywho, basically, oh, I gotta finish typing it in. Haha. Give me 1 second here. Oops, wrong password. Basically, we're just gonna go through and kind of agree to everything. It has its own setup. It comes with gaps. It comes with the gaps. You don't have to worry about flashing gaps. So what I do is I back up to my Nexus 6 because that's the one I've been using. It says 1.2 gigabytes. Freaking man, I gotta do something better here. Sorry, guys. It will hit restore. Basically, if you back your stuff up with Google, uh, you can just apply update from Google Cloud from Google. So it's going to check for updates, add an account. Next, get an account info. Okay, accept, skip, skip, or forget the pin right now. I don't want to do a pin right now. But yeah, it does good for battery life. It's pretty good. And then you agree to everything. Do the recognizes my voice already. Hit the tap to wake, the wave. So basically, with this ROM, the only thing that doesn't work is the eSIM. The face unlock works with the Soli chip. That works. The hand wave gestures, everything works. The only thing that doesn't work is the eSIM. So basically, it's just gonna update that. Basically, we're going about phone here. And I don't know if you can see that that's Android 10 or not. It's pretty, like it's like 2 megapixel. 2 megapixel. Uh, Android 10. This is the latest update. Would be September 2020. That's the latest Android 10 update. So I haven't. This is some files I had in the computer already. So I just went with it. Megapixel. You like that? I liked it too. That was funny. So it's pretty sweet. Uh, as it updates, it's because I went back to stock, so I could show you how the flash is. It kept the live, live wallpaper. Trying to think about it. So if I go like that, you can go like that. You can see it move. It's funny. So I mean, I can switch the. But that's it, man. That's it. So there you go. Android 10 custom ROM on your Pixel 4 XL. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And I will put a tweet out, Dave, with the update. I forgot to put it in the description. You know, I'm using Restream here for the first time, so I was playing with it for a few hours. Uh, yeah, it's pretty neat. Everything works. You know, I gotta click on my Gmail or whatnot, get all that stuff up to date. But other than that, it's as soon as it's done restoring my data, it's good. It is. It is a learning process. That's the main reason why I wanted to do these lives for you guys, because that way I just want to show you guys how easy it can be. Yeah, live streaming is a bunch of work. So what I did, what I did before I started, Dave, is I flashed the DU ROM to make sure the phone worked, and then I restored it and everything worked. So but I went back online to Chrome and restored my phone back to stock, and then flashed it here in front of you guys so you can see it. Yeah, it's a lot of work. Uh, I was pretty sketchy about it at first, uh, but it seems like the more you do it, better, the easier it gets. But it's fun. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty fun. To be honest with you, uh, it's just finding the right software is tough. Like I still can't with this restream. I still can only use one camera. That's another thing I got to figure out. Uh, I got my other phones, and I can use a Droid Cam X, and then make another phone so I could get like a different angle, so I can keep the phone here on the table, and then you guys can see it, and I won't have to hold it up like this. I just set it here like this, and that way I'll have the webcam, and then have a camera shining down at the phone so you can see it. And it's tough, because some of the software is hard to figure out unless you watch, unless you watch a bunch of YouTube videos on it. But it's fun to figure stuff out on your own too. But do you have any other questions? See, and that's another thing. I like to help have people ask me questions. Uh, like say they're stuck on something. Uh, they have just curious about something. Now, I can sit here and answer their questions, and I just think it's going to be pretty cool. I was going to do the video on the Note 4, the Samsung Note 4, but then the USB port is broken, so I can't use the computer to do all the stuff I need. So basically, I'd have to put everything on an SD card, and it's just a pain. So I didn't. I mean, I did. Right now, I do have the S7 ROM flash to it, but I can't take it back to stock because I can't use Odin to flash anything. So, so if I do it, I have to put like another custom ROM on it. You know what I mean? And then, yeah, I know. Poor Note 4, but the Note 3 works. The Note 3 works okay. Uh, so both the Note phones batteries are pretty sad shape. Both batteries. This phone here, the Note 3, that thing will die in a hurry. It needs let's think about maybe getting a 0 lemon, like a 6 or a 10,000 milliamp battery case for it. That'd be sweet. Yeah, that'd be one big phone. But it would last me all day. Uh, but yeah, this one here, actually, Dave, this one here has Android 11. I'll show you here quick. Not sure if you'll be able to see it or not, but it's Lineage OS. Can you see that? Okay. It says Lineage OS, Android 11, and it actually works pretty good. The only thing I really have a trouble with is the Bluetooth likes to disconnect once in a while. It'll disconnect and then it'll come back on. So it's kind of weird. No, it's not TouchWiz, brother. It's AOSP. So it's not even TouchWiz. It's Lineage OS. So basically, you go into settings. That's just like Pixel, basically. If we go into security, I got phones not encrypted, and that's because I had the format. So what I did is I flashed Lineage OS to this uh, Lineage OS 18 to it last week, and then it was just boot looping. It would boot up, and then it would come to the main screen, and then it would shut off, and then reboot, and then come back to the main screen, and then shut off. So I was like, "What the heck is wrong with?" So what I did is I just went in and I just did a format in the custom recovery twerp. I just did a format, got rid of everything that was in there, did a fresh, clean flash with Lineage OS 18.1, and haven't had any trouble since. So it's just weird how software it's goofy sometimes. You know, it's like if you flash stuff out of order or you mess something up, it sometimes phones can be a pain in the butt. So it's see, that's Android 11. I know you know what Android 11 looks like. There, I should hold it over there. You can see it. Got device controls. That's Android 11, Dave. On the Note 3. Check that out. I get excited. I just I'll spend hours just looking up on XDA, looking for new ROMs to flash. It's just like I have to have a. It's like it's. I don't know how to put it. Uh, yeah, it's Android 11. Yes, sir. Yeah, Android 11. Up here, I'll show you the lock screen, the power off. Yeah, on a Note 3. You better believe it. On a Note 3. That's freaking cool. And if I hit the device controls, and it takes you straight to Google Home. I don't have any Google Home devices in my house. Uh, actually, the Note 4, the International Note 4, doesn't even have an Android 11 yet. Because that Note 4 that was given to me is the International Note 4. It's the Exynos model, and I guess the Exynos models just haven't been caught up yet. So all the Qualcomm models, uh, they have a lot of them have Android 11, custom ROMs. But on the older phones, you can put custom Android 11 on it easily. It's these newer phones that are tough to go backwards. Uh, Once you go backwards, and then you can't go back forwards properly because the Android 11 system's different. So basically, the Pixel 4 and up, even the Pixel 5, even the Pixel 6 is going to be that super partition type deal. I don't know. I think they just do it for security. They just tighten up the phone a little more. They put all the smaller partitions in subfolders, and then they take the subfolders and they put them in a super partition folder. So it's just one big. So there's no recovery partition in this phone. This Pixel 4, there's no recovery partition whatsoever. So basically, you have to patch the boot image for everything. So I actually had twerp installed on it before with a different method. You have to use a custom kernel with the boot image. So what you do is you patch the RAM disk in the boot image. It's goofy. Basically, you're patching the recovery RAM disk with the twerp, and then once you have the twerp in there, then you can root it and you can do all kinds of things. So once you get twerp installed on the phones, it's easy. Oh no, dude, that's okay. I'm gonna shut it down anyway. You have a good night. I wasn't gonna do it so late, but I just said the heck with it. But all right, Dave, you have a good night. I'm not quite sure. Probably probably do one of these phones. I mean, I could do the Note 3 and show you how to do that. Uh, put Android 11 on it. Uh, I still got the Note 4 over there. I got a Xiaomi Mi 8. I have a couple other little ones. Let's see. I got a OnePlus 5. I got a OnePlus 3T. I have Ubuntu Touch on the OnePlus 3T. So I have Linux on the OnePlus 3. Uh, I can show you how to do that. Uh, I'm just, I find a new ROM and just keep trying to do a live and show you guys. But now that I actually kind of like this software. I mean, you can grab your pictures and swap them back and forth real quick, real easy, and I kind of like it. It's a little different. It can only use one camera until I figure that out. Not sure. But okay, Dave, I'm gonna let you go to bed. You might have to go to work tomorrow. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to get out of the house tomorrow. I'm getting all kinds of snow. You gotta be getting more than I do. You gotta have a lot more snow than I do right now. So, all right. Thanks for coming out, Dave. At least I got one viewer. That's awesome. Thanks a lot. I'll let you go. Have a good night, okay? I'll try to tweet it out next time because the software wasn't working right. So, all right, guys. Thanks, Dave, for showing up. Appreciate it. Have a good night and be careful going to work tomorrow. All right.